What makes a good social worker from the viewpoint of looked after children? Having a social worker who is friendly is important to children. Monroe's study in 2001 found that the relationship between a child and a social worker worked well when the social worker was considered a strong ally. Next, looked after children identified someone who is caring and supportive as attributes of a good social worker. Children identified the importance of having someone who genuinely cared and showed interest in their life, as they appreciated when a social worker was able to sort anything that was worrying or bothering them. In order to support a child in care, a good social worker needs to listen about fears and worries. By listening, the children feel understood and that the social worker wants to be involved in helping them. Additionally, being able to keep in contact is important. One of the participants in Monroe's study said a good social worker is someone who phones regularly to keep in touch and keep updates about what is happening. The Children's Commissioner Report 2019, titled Children's Voices, Children's Experiences of Instability in the Care System, found that it makes a difference to a child's care experience when they have a positive relationship with a good social worker, making their care experience much more enjoyable. Positive experiences and views on social workers are few and far between. Truthfully, opinions on bad social workers were easier to come by. Children continuously identified the high turnover of social workers as their biggest complaint. High turnover caused big upset and made children feel neglected. Some children voiced that it was hard to build a relationship with their social worker because they knew they would have a new one in a matter of months. The Blueprint Project 2005 found that children in care are often made to feel that professionals are there because they are paid to be, and not because they are eager to get to know them or help their situation. Building a rapport to show that you care as a social worker is important to children who have little to no close caring relationships. Social workers were also criticised for being unreliable in everyday matters, missing appointments and not being able to show up on time. Children often understood this as carelessness and were made to feel as low priority. One young child in Monroe's study reported that her social worker failed to hold reviews regularly, and this made her feel incredibly angry, but she felt helpless to change matters.